Sometimes we can use substitution in order to make an equation appear quadratic, then solve that quadratic equation and use the solutions to the quadratic equation to go back and substitute and find other or find the actual solutions to the equation itself. So looking at this first example, I see that there's an x squared minus 11 in two places here. And if I would make that substitution, I would have a quadratic equation. So I'm going to say let u equal x squared minus 11. When I do this, this is u, so it's u squared for this first term, minus 10 times u, that equals negative 25. And I've made the substitution, and now this equation looks like a quadratic equation. I'll take the 25 to the other side. So u squared minus 10u plus 25 equals 0. I can factor this now. This is u minus 5, the whole thing squared, equals 0. And this gives me just one solution. It says that u equals 5, or it says u minus 5 equals 0. And from this we say u equals 5. I'll now go back up to our substitution here and plug in 5 for u. 5 equals x squared minus 11. I want to now solve for x, so I add 11 to both sides. That gives me 16 equals x squared. Take the square root of both sides, and this gives me plus or minus 4. Plus or minus 4. So those are the two solutions, 4 and negative 4. Here's another example. We have 3x to the negative second plus x to the negative first plus 2. And if I would let u equal x to the negative first, we can see that x to the negative second is just double negative 1, so it's negative x to the negative first squared. So this gives me 3u squared plus 7u plus 2, that equals 7. Oh, equals 0, sorry. And now I can factor this. So 3u and 1u, they're both going to be plus. And I'll put the 2 on this one, so I get 6 and 1, gives me 7. So that's the factorization there. You can also do the AC method. I set both of these equal to 0. So 3u plus 1 equals 0, and u plus 2 equals 0. From this one, I get u equals negative 1/3. From this one, I get u equals negative 2. So I'll go back up here and replace u with negative 1/3. That equals x to the negative first. Note that you can rewrite this as 1 over x. I'll write that here, 1 over x. I cross multiply, so negative x equals 3. Opposite of x is 3, so x equals negative 3. That's going to be one solution. And we'll also substitute this value of u. When I do that, negative 2 equals 1 over x. I'll cross multiply. This is like all over 1, so negative 2x equals 1. And from this, I divide by negative 2. I get 1 over negative 2. So x can also equal negative 1/2.